Well, good morning, friends. It is in the low 40s here in the North Georgia mountains, and it is a beautiful morning. I mean, the sunrise this morning was absolutely gorgeous. All of the storms from last night have cleared away, so it's time to go on a hike. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are as well. Well, we're here. Welcome to Raven Cliff Falls Trailhead. This is one of my most favorite trails up in the North Georgia mountains, and the reason why is because it's a gorgeous place to spend a Saturday morning. Now, if you've never been to Raven Cliff Falls Trailhead before, there is a parking fee per vehicle. So it's $5 to park here. They give you these little envelopes. I'll show you. Payment envelopes that you just kind of fill out your information and slip it into the little envelope taker over here. So I am leading a group hike this morning. So I don't know how many people will show up. Could be 5, could be 25. I don't know. It depends on how many people want to be outside in this pretty cold air, but it's supposed to warm up pretty nice. I saw the temperature warming up to the 60s today, which we definitely need because it's been pretty cold here in Georgia. Now, if I show you around real quick, there is some kind of restrooms here. So if you get to the trailhead and you need to, use the restroom before you get on the trail, they do have that available right here. Now, they are just pit toilets, so it's not any flush toilets or anything fancy like that. There's also some trash cans available, so if you got some trash, need to clean out your car, you could do that real fast too. So it's gonna be an awesome day. I'm super excited that you guys are along for the ride. I hope you enjoyed the trail. Hey, I almost forgot, before we actually get hiking on the trail, let's talk about some of the other amenities. So as you can see, parking here is typically not a problem. Now, what I will tell you is during the beautiful summer and spring and fall months, when you have a nice morning, this trail is really popular. But there is plenty of parking, as you can see right here. They also have picnic tables that are right here. So if you're wanting to come out and maybe hike and then enjoy lunch out here, you can absolutely do that at one of these picnic tables. Really cool amenity. The picnic tables are right next to the creek here, which is just a beautiful little scenery. It rained really hard last night, so you're gonna see that the falls and the creek gets a little bit of rejuvenation. Look at that. What a beautiful place. Right? I'm just basically gonna get some B-roll of places, different signs, different parts of the start of the trail. And then, yeah, after that, we'll actually start getting people here to meet up, to do a quick little meet and greet, and then we'll start the hike. So let's do it. really unique about this trail is if you are looking for a place that you can camp, something that's kind of close to your car, not far to, you know, ruck stuff in order to set up camp. All down here is campsites that's 50 yards from the car. So it's a good way to kind of get away from people, not be part of a typical campground, and be able to, you know, camp, which is pretty nice. One of the most precarious parts of the trail is gonna be basically 200 yards in. It's where you actually have to cross over the creek. There's not many rocks for you to rock hop across. You basically have this long tree that covers the entire span of the creek. So when it's wet like this, you can see that the tree is extremely wet. But if you have some agility, you're able to have some good balance. You should get over it just fine. But you'll see that there are other trees out here that's kind of fallen across as well to maybe help you get more of a footing to get across. All right, so I just got done getting some B-roll for you guys. So what I'm gonna do now is put the camera down for a little bit. It's about 9:35 and people are gonna start arriving soon. That's going on the hike this morning. So I wanna give them some special attention and, you know, just make sure they feel loved on and all that good stuff. So I'll pick you guys back up once we start the trail. We are officially on the trail. So I'll get you guys some B-roll as we head along. Got it? Good job.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay.
And I'll take your hand.
Okay, perfect. Thanks, Will.
You're welcome.
Oh, that wasn't bad.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
I'm getting to, it's like a forest of mountain laurel. Look at all of that mountain laurel. Such beautiful parts along this trail the whole way. I mean, this is probably one of the most visually pleasing or visually beautiful aesthetics along a hike that you can get. Now it does have, you know, down trees, it does have debris, stuff like that, but in terms of the just raw beauty, the nature that is here, I mean, it's perfect. It really is. Look at this canopy, you guys. I just love walking through the woods where you have something all around you. It's like you're walking through a canopy of mountain laurel. Oh, I just love it. How cool is that? All right, so let's have a little discussion. I'm leading a group of around 17 people, and there's a couple tips that I want to give you. If you are ever leading a hike and you have other people that you are essentially responsible for. But before we do that, beautiful waterfall. So let's talk about some rules. Number one, always have some kind of first aid kit. First aid kit should have basic things like Band-Aids, sting, not sting repellent, but sting, what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? The sting stuff. that if somebody gets sting, it takes away the pain. Oh, sting away, sting away. Gotta have some of that in there. Moleskin, if people get blisters, that sort of thing. Guys, look at these trails. Look at these falls. The GoPro's not really picking it up. That's the problem with the GoPro with things like this, but it's so small. The camera is so small, it makes it so easy. But so number one, you gotta have first aid kit. Number two, make sure to pack more water, because you gotta think, you're leading, which means other people are counting on you. So you don't need just water for you. You need water for you and the person that didn't think they needed to bring water. Always bring more water. Number three thing that you should bring is food. On a lot of hikes, especially if it's over 5 miles, people will typically overestimate what they're capable of. And it's not on purpose, it's just because they haven't done a hike that's that long in a long time. And so you want to make sure that you bring some kind of food. That way, when people's sugar gets low, they feel like they're crashing. They feel like they can't walk another step. This has happened multiple times. And something easy like wheat thins, a little bag of popcorn, something like pretzels, anything that's a snacky food that puts food into their stomach goes a long way. Also, what I've started carrying is those electrolytes in a pack, where you can essentially, you take it, put it in a water bottle, shake it up. It's got sodium, potassium, caffeine, and it's got tons of electrolytes that can help somebody who's not feeling good get through and power through. So why do I tell you that? It's because if you ever find yourself leading a hike, a lot of times people are counting on you to think about the stuff that they're just not experienced enough to think through. So those are the top 3 things I would recommend that you bring with you. First aid kit, water for multiple people, and food that can really help people out with an electrolytes pack. Lower part of the falls, then you go up here, middle part of the falls, and then you go all the way up here, and that's where you can see the top part of the falls. So this is what makes this fall so unique, is that it's between 2 rocks. So you can see it goes up, and it's actually further up there, if you guys can see that. It actually comes all the way about right there. So it's a really beautiful, just natural fall. What a gorgeous place. And it flows all the way down there to where we got out of the car. Just a gorgeous place to explore. All right, friends, we are headed back to the car now. We are about halfway back, and the sun is getting high in the sky. It's warming everything up, and it is absolutely gorgeous out today. So I'm gonna say bye for now. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, follow Jesus, follow the trail. You never know how beautiful life can be. Take care, everybody.